Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you have ever looked at a beautifully styled bookshelf on Pinterest or in a magazine and thought, how do they make it look so perfect? Then this video is for you. Today, I am giving you the ultimate guide to styling bookshelves like a pro. A well-styled bookshelf can instantly elevate your space, making it feel cozy, stylish, and personal. But let us be honest, it can also be tricky. Too much stuff, and it looks cluttered. Too little, and it feels empty. Finding that perfect balance takes some strategy, and that is exactly what I'm going to show you today. So whether you have a built-in bookshelf, a floating shelf, or a simple bookcase, I am here to help. Grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let us get started. Clear everything off. The best way to start styling a bookshelf is to begin with a blank slate. Take everything off the shelves, dust them down, and start fresh. This gives you a clean space to work with and lets you be more intentional about what you put back. It is also a great way to reassess your collection. Maybe you have books that no longer fit your aesthetic, or perhaps you have accumulated decorative items that no longer resonate with your style. Use this time to curate what truly belongs on your shelf. If you are feeling bold, this is also a great time to make a few updates. Maybe you want to paint the back of your shelves a bold color, add some peel and stick wallpaper, or even install some LED strip lights for extra warmth. Small changes like this can make a huge difference in how your bookshelf looks and feels. Start with books as your base, obviously. Bookshelves are made for books, so they should be the foundation of your styling. But how you arrange them can make all the difference. Instead of lining them all up in a row, mix it up. Try stacking some books horizontally and placing others vertically. This helps break up the monotony and creates a more interesting, layered look. If you have books with colorful spines, arrange them in a way that complements your room's color scheme. Or, if you prefer a more neutral aesthetic, turn some books around so the pages are facing outward. This method works especially well for those who prefer a more minimalist approach to styling. A great trick is to use larger, heavier books at the bottom and lighter, smaller books at the top. This creates a sense of balance and keeps the shelves from feeling too top-heavy. Also, consider creating themed book sections. Whether it is a genre, color coordination, or specific authors, grouping books thoughtfully can enhance the overall look. Add decorative objects. Now that your books are in place, it is time to add decorative elements. Sculptures, vases, framed photos, and decorative bowls can all add personality and visual interest. The key here is to think about balance. You do not want everything to be the same height or size. Instead, mix tall and short objects, round and angular pieces, and smooth and textured finishes. This contrast makes the arrangement feel more natural and visually appealing. A good rule of thumb is the rule of 3. Group objects in sets of 3 for a balanced and cohesive look. Play around with different arrangements until it feels just right. Consider incorporating personal items that tell a story. Maybe it is a travel souvenir, a handmade ceramic dish, or a vintage clock that adds character to the space. These personal touches bring warmth and uniqueness to your shelves. Incorporate greenery. Plants are one of the easiest ways to bring life to a bookshelf. A small potted plant or a trailing vine can instantly make your shelves feel fresh and inviting. If you do not have a green thumb, that is okay. There are plenty of high-quality faux plants that look just as good as the real thing. The key is to choose ones with realistic textures and colors. Greenery helps soften the look of your shelves and makes them feel warm and welcoming. Consider different types of plants. Succulents, snake plants, and pothos all work beautifully on bookshelves. Use storage baskets and boxes. Bookshelves are not just for display. They should also be functional. Storage baskets and decorative boxes are a great way to keep things looking neat while hiding away clutter. Use baskets for items like remote controls, extra cords, or even small accessories that you do not want out in the open. Choose neutral or textured baskets to add warmth and keep everything looking organized. A clutter-free shelf always looks more intentional and stylish. Decorative storage boxes are perfect for concealing small items while adding to the aesthetic appeal of your shelves. ADD artwork and frames. One of the best tricks for making a bookshelf look high-end is to layer in some artwork. Instead of hanging frames on the wall, prop them up against the back of the shelves. This creates depth and adds an unexpected artistic touch. You can use framed prints, canvas art, or even personal photos. Mix and match sizes, and do not be afraid to layer smaller frames in front of larger ones. If you have a lot of books, consider leaning artwork behind them for a curated, gallery-style look. Play with height and scale. When styling a bookshelf, think about variation. If everything's the same height, the whole setup can look flat and uninteresting. Mix tall items like vases and candle holders with shorter pieces like small sculptures and bowls. Stack books to create height where needed, and use decorative objects to add contrast. Playing with different heights creates a sense of movement and makes your shelves feel more dynamic and visually interesting. ADD lighting. Lighting can make a huge difference in how your bookshelf looks. If you would really want to elevate your space, consider adding some small lights. LED strip lights, puck lights, or even a simple clip-on lamp can highlight your styled shelves and add warmth to the whole room. If your bookshelf is near an outlet, use plug-in lights. But if not, battery-operated LED options work just as well. Soft lighting can make your shelves feel cozier and more inviting, especially in the evening. Edit and adjust. Once you have styled your shelves, take a step back and assess. Do certain areas look too crowded? Do some shelves feel too empty? Editing is a crucial part of styling. If something feels off, remove an item or shift things around. Styling is all about trial and error, so do not be afraid to keep tweaking until everything looks just right. A well-styled bookshelf should feel balanced and intentional, not cluttered or chaotic. ADD, personal touches. The most important part of styling a bookshelf is making it personal. The best styled shelves are not just filled with random decorative items. They tell a story. Add pieces that mean something to you. Family photos, travel souvenirs, meaningful books, or even handwritten notes. These small details will make your bookshelves feel warm, welcoming, and uniquely yours. Conclusion. And there you have it, the ultimate guide to styling bookshelves. I hope these tips inspire you to refresh your shelves and create a space that is both stylish and personal. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite bookshelf styling trick? I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe.